Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see option selling. So let's get started with the basics. So we are basically sellers. There are two types. One is PE sellers. The other one is call sellers. Okay, so CE sellers means they act as resistance. PE sellers means they act as support. Okay, so here if the added position is equal in both sides, it will result in the range market as today. You could see markets are between the important and major resistance and support. So we are done with the basics. Now let's move on to the practical example. So this is basically the week 2. Okay, so you could see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 days. Okay, so open was basically here and close was here. Okay, not much. Market was between major 600 and 950. Okay, so equal decay in all the strikes. Okay, 850 was the open ATM. We'll take here. As usual, today we had the expiry. So first Tuesday expiry is on today, which was full-fledged 5 days. You see OTM is in positive. Next, you could say the support was very strong here. That's why it is a positive decay here because of the strong support, and a weak resistance. That's why the position is negative decay, which is max. Okay, so here is the max positive decay. Now let's do the small simple calculation. I'm going to take for 600. Okay, now 600 PE selling. Okay, the decay is positive 12 times 75 is one lot size. Now when you do this, let me quickly do it. So it's 900 for an OTM and plus tax and brokerage. Okay, so this is definitely a profitable trade. So you can, this is one leg, you can take multiple legs here and manage your own position. Okay, now we will move on to the next expiry. So this is for 9th. Next is 16th expiry. You could see it's not the same as today because of the delta value which changes with the expiry. Okay, so monthly expiries will have different values, weekly expiries will have a different delta values. We have Bank Nifty here. So for Bank Nifty, we'll take week by week and then you could see compare the previous day and today. So it is definitely inside the range. So this becomes the resistance and this becomes the support. So 54k and 500, 54, 500. So it's a 500 points range. Okay, now we'll go and check for the open. Open is 300. So you have to take whole number, right? When you check for 300, you could see the OTM and ITM for call side is positive, while the OTM as well as ITM, so this must be OTM and this is ITM, for the put side is negative because market was clearly trending. Okay, so you could see it was sharp move, and also due to the monthly expiry, the first half will go slow. Okay, now we'll check the premium as well. We would we'll compare both the charts in a single chart. Okay, so this is Nifty and this is Bank Nifty for 9th. Okay, let me take Nifty. Nifty open was 850, so let me take 850 on both sides, and then you could clearly see it was a seller's end, and at 10:15 maybe the buyers came in, but you know the value was not that much big, appreciable. Let's take 25k. Here also similar, sellers are winning. Now we'll take 650 ITM, and here at some point buyers were winning, but at the end, okay, yeah, buyers were winning because this was ITM. Okay, now we would take Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty open was 300. We'll start with 300. Okay, so 54 300. Okay, so here also 54 300, and then you could see from the start itself sellers were winning here, and at this spike the buyers tried but they failed. At the end sellers were the winners. Okay, now let's take the value 300 step count away, and here also the condition is same, but the buyers were winning with a very small margin. Okay, now we'll go and take 54k, which is a very good support, and then here also the sellers were winning with very less margin. Okay, so Bank Nifty is still struggling, so let's just move on to the important support and resistance zone. So I'm taking Nifty Trader website here. Let's start with Nifty. So we are going to concentrate on OTM 11 versus 16. So this is this expiry, so unfortunately it's not clearly showing up. We'll take up 16, so 3 and 2.8, 3.3 and 2.8, which clearly shows that it is a sideways portion for Nifty. Let's take for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also we have to take the 30th expiry one, so almost similar. As you could see, it is completely a seller's position for Bank Nifty also. So we'll now move on to the ATM. So you could see how beautifully time to time ATM decay was happening. So each hour you could see that 10 points were having the decay. At the end it came to 15. Okay, and Bank Nifty you could see start and close was almost similar. So this zone basically is the SL hunting zone. Probably previous week's SL is gone for everyone whoever had the straddle positions. Okay, so you can take as much as legs you want, but here I'm going to purely concentrate on long straddle and short straddle, because that is the very popular strategy all the sellers will be using here. Okay, so in the trading tech website we are going to check the OI analysis for today as well as total. So 850 put is hugely built up. We'll check for next expiry, and then you could see the straddle is exactly at 900 on both the ranges. We'll check for Bank Nifty, which has the monthly position, and at every step count of 500 the straddle has been equally built up. So the market now is lingering around 54k and 55k. So that's it guys, thank you.